last question. How can we move past and heal from toxic gender ideas and behaviors?
Like Adrian said before, the biggest thing is really just self-reflecting, taking in other opinions on yourself from other people. Like the biggest people or the most people around is really just your parents and your friends. Get a sense of how you act as a person and what you can do to make yourself better. And there's also a quote, word for word. I think it was "Be the man you want your son to be." Uh, that plays a really big role in your mindset as well, because you wouldn't want your son to be doing the horrible things you're doing now. You want them to be a better version of you, better in every way possible.
I also want to say something. So I was gonna say that it's also it's self reflection, but you also have to talk to the opposite gender too, because they're gonna be like, oh, this is set in stone what they're gonna do, so believe that. Watch out for this, and that.
Adding on to what Chase said, that quote, also, that could be a good way to like change the way certain men act. Kind of like treat women the way you want someone to treat your daughter. Treat women the way you want someone to treat your mother, your sister. You know, that's something that my dad, well, both my parents set in stone for me when I was very young. So, I mean, yeah, it's
John, you pointed out, um, talking to the opposite sex, and, like how we can improve, kind of. Um, kind of. I don't know how to put this in a nicer term, but like, how would that really help anything? Like, are they? Because honestly, there's no one group that kind of decides, oh yeah, you're not doing this right. Like,
What,
I'm not trying to say like women are they're not the way to solve our problems, but there's no one group that decides that. Now it would be helpful for a woman's perspective, yes, and that taking that into account would be a great way to start. But it's not like you need the
Absolute approval
of a
woman.
woman, but you kind of need the approval of everyone. Not everyone, but a good sense of a majority to know that you're doing the right thing.
Mm.
But yeah,
But it also shouldn't be hard to look at yourself.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to be like, oh, I shouldn't be doing that. I
Yeah.
shouldn't be talking this way, walking this way,
You'd be surprised.
treating her like this, treating my friend like this. Like he's been with me since I started the school. I shouldn't be making fun of him for things that are out of his control. Shouldn't make fun of her because of her hair. Like this,
Yeah.
this is stuff you know it's wrong deep down. I don't know why you still do it in the end.
All right, that concludes this episode. We're all relieved because this has been like 5 different takes.
This
Oh,
podcast
we
is
had-
sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
I said that in the beginning too. Yes, Hobie hasn't said anything because he can't think of anything new, but it's okay. But you want to say anything to people, Hobie?
No, Jelani, I said a lot before, and I think I just ran out of words. And surprisingly,
Come on.
don't be throwing this stuff around.
All right. I'd like to say Hobie said last time.
And
So Hobie did say last time that we are an excellent group of men, or aspiring men,
yes,
young men, and I just want to, because he didn't say it this time, just want to let people know that we're not
we're
a-holes.
Yeah, we're not like these other men. Okay.
Well, let me say it myself. We've had wonderful discussions before they got erased, and we've had great moments doing this podcast with Jelani. And like I said, it's pleasure with such thoughtful, reflective young men as yourselves. Pleasure.
Okay. Bye, guys.